operators (IFOs) which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call work together.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee (FSRCC), in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC), wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators (IFOs) which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
This is News Hour on Som TV. I am Wasasama Sanfoboyi with the news. France reaffirms commitment to Nigeria's mining development. France has pledged its support for Nigeria's mining development roadmap, with Ambassador Mark von Bostia expressing his country's keen interest in investing in the solid mineral sector. This commitment was made during a courtesy call on Nigeria's Minister of Solid Materials Development, Dr. Dele Alake, in Abuja. Ambassador von Bostia, who assumed office in July 2024, brings a wealth of experience to his role, having served in various diplomatic positions worldwide, including as Consul General in Hong Kong and Ambassador to Togo and Guinea. France's commitment to Nigeria's mining development is part of its broader effort to strengthen bilateral relations and promote economic cooperation between the two countries. Food security experts urge federal government to implement Right to Food Act. Abuja food security experts have called on the federal government to immediately implement the Right to Food Act, which was signed into law in March 2023. The experts emphasized that the implementation of the law is crucial in ensuring that every citizen has access to adequate and nutritious food. According to the Executive Director of the Global Initiative for Food Security and Ecosystem Preservation, GIFSEP, Michael Terungwa David, the awareness creation of the Right to Food law has been very low, with millions of people not even aware that there is a law that makes food a basic human right. David stressed that the implementation of the law cannot happen without awareness, and citizens must be involved to demand accountability and transparency from the government. He noted that GIFSEP has organized training for journalists to raise awareness about the Right to Food Act and its importance. Also speaking, the Executive Director of Farm and Infrastructure Foundation, FRF, Professor Gbolagade Ayula, explained that the Right to Food Act is a fundamental law that recognizes food as a human right rather than just a human need. He emphasized that the absence of a law guiding the right to food in Nigeria has led to widespread violations, including the failure of government and private sector entities to respect, protect, and fulfill right to food. Professor Ayula cited examples of environmental degradation and the exploitation of natural resources, which have had devastating impacts on food security in the country. He believes that Nigeria Right to Food Act is a panacea for hunger in Nigeria, as it provides a framework for addressing the root causes of food insecurity. The experts urge the government to prioritize the implementation of the Right to Food Act, emphasizing that food security is also a national security issue. They also called on citizens to demand accountability and transparency from and nutritious food. CAN urges northern governors to reconsider Ramadan school closures. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has expressed concern over the directives by the governments of Bauchi, Katsina, Kano, and Kebbi states to close all schools for up to 5 weeks to observe the Ramadan fast. In a press statement signed by Archbishop Daniel Oko, CAN president, the association urged the governors to reconsider the decision, citing concerns over the disruption of academic schedules and the potential harm to the educational advancement of millions of students. CAN noted that the affected states already have alarming rates of out-of-school children, averaging 44% according to recent data, far exceeding the national average. The association warned that the prolonged school closures risk deepening the crisis and undermining efforts to ensure access to quality education for all. The association also expressed concern over the lack of broad consultation prior to the directives, stating that CAN leadership in the affected states was not adequately engaged. CAN emphasized that the need for transparent, inclusive dialogue with parents, educators, religious leaders, and school proprietors. CAN urged the governors to adopt a more pragmatic approach, similar to that of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, where schools adapt schedules to balance education with religious practice, such as Ramadan. The association called on the people of Bauchi, Katsina, Kano, and Kebbi to remain calm and peaceful, while urging the governors to open channels of dialogue with key stakeholders to reassess the directives and pursue inclusive solutions. CAN warned that if dialogue fails to deliver justice, the association is prepared to seek legal recourse to safeguard the constitutional rights to education and freedom of conscience. NLC moves to rebrand Labour Party amid internal crisis. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has directed its organ, the National Administrative Council (NAC), to take immediate steps to rebrand the Labour Party. This move is aimed at addressing the party's protracted internal crisis and reclaiming its original ideological roots. According to the communique issued by the NLC president, Joe Ajaero, the party's current state is unacceptable and the NLC will not allow it to be hijacked by reactionary forces that do not represent the aspirations of Nigerian workers and the broader population. The NLC has tasked the NAC to explore options such as rebranding, merging or forming coalitions with the like-minded parties to defend the interests of the LP and Nigerian workers. The decision was made during NLC's National Executive Council meeting in Yola, Adamawa State. The Labour Party has been embroiled in an internal crisis, with the NLC refusing to recognize Julius Abure as the party's national chairman after a convention in Anambra State. The NLC's move to rebrand the party is seen as an attempt to return to its original purpose of representing the interests of Nigerian workers and the oppressed masses. Obasanjo hosts high-profile dinner in Lagos. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo hosted a high-profile dinner at the Delbrook Hotel of Victoria Island, Lagos, yesterday. The guest list included notable figures such as former President Goodluck Jonathan, former Sierra Leonean President Ernest Koroma, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and former Senate President Bukola